Alright, welcome back. I mean, not really welcome back. This is the start of this series, but it's your boy, Big Cat Lou, with his lackeys, and the third one who ghosts me like every 5 seconds.
Lackey number one,
Hi.
hello.
Lackey number 2.
It's your boy, Ghost.
Anyway, this time we'll be playing, well, you'll see in a few seconds, or you already read the title, and I don't know why I'm describing this because the title's there and you guys know how to read, at least I hope. Otherwise, I don't know how you're getting this channel.
Just press buttons until sounds come out.
I mean, you're not.
Oh, it's a Tower of Sauron.
I mean, you're completely wrong there. But
Yeah, close enough. Giant black tower with like a beam. It's fine.
also, I should put a trigger warning for this series. This series discusses racism pretty in-depthly. I guess. Just put that there. And someone died.
What about NASCAR?
Did you just say what about NASCAR?
Yeah, you said racist, right?
There was
Nice.
an M. There's an M asshole.
Good for you.
Are you? Are you really?
I mean, if it has some subtitles, I'll be speaking it. I got you. Watch this. Yeah!
There's no speaking.
Yeah!
It's
Oh,
just,
this is Fire Emblem.
yeah, this is the Fire Emblem.
I know.
I didn't know what we were doing. I was completely blind, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I know you told me, but I just forgot.
It's your boy. Squizzy Shoes.
Ike is a pansy. I still stand by that statement.
Already starting with the insults.
I'm sorry. If you're comparing him to Martha, Martha's a man, Ike is a pansy.
Press start.
Did you just do the woo?
Maybe.
So, playing this game on normal, what I'll probably end up doing is because I gotta beat the game first. Because after you beat the game, you get access to these bands that help with stat growth. After I do that, I'll play the game on hard, but I'll just show the final boss because the final boss on hard is different from the final boss on normal. I'll show that on hard after I beat it on hard, but I'm not going to show the full gameplay on hard. Hard is annoying, but it's not completely difficult. It's annoying for the first half, but after the second half, the game just gets stupidly easy.
That's a little more tedious than hard.
Yeah. Except for one chapter later on, which, yeah, one chapter is hard on all levels because the game's just stupidly designed.
Oh, missed.
I hate how they slowed that down because it made it seem like he barely touched him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Try to hit him harder.
No, you should have hit him, then lit him on fire. He deserves to die for his pansiness.
Okay, I thought I was mean. Goodness gracious.
I do not like Ike's character! I mean, I do have to give him some points because, like I said, I'm technically a little bit further ahead in this game right now than the videos are going to show, but I have to give him points for his character later on, which you guys will get to see, but I still think he's a pansy. I still think he's a pansy. And my favorite characters still are the side characters. The side characters are my favorite. And someone's dying.
I'm a Dank.
Yeah!
Missed.
Wow, you're picking flowers. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, yeah, you noticed me.
I get.
Is that the one for y'all?
No, that's... What?
You did it brilliantly.
Oh, it's...
Thank you.
It's a mole who's
Oh.
dying. Your mic is
Let's
acting
see.
up. And then...
Are you alright?
Dank sounds like he's a person who's like
Yeah.
dead in the middle of nowhere.
I'll be fine. So, the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are Arcus, but they're still heavy. You guys have no right to be rough like on Ike.
Made of wood, the fine. I got hit by wooden swords. It's not that bad.
That's why he's a pansy. You see what I'm saying? He's a pansy.
Yeah. I'm wrong. I didn't.
This is Smash Brothers Ike. Right?
Wait, what's up?
I said this is not Smash Brothers Ike, right?
I have no idea what you're saying. You're like, so your mic is like trash.
That is not Smash Brothers Ike.
I mean, no, it is Smash Bros. Ike. It's just not him at this current time. It's a later Ike that becomes Smash Brothers Ike. But it's the same. It's the same Ike. It's just when he's older, I guess that's where they put it. So yes, so it is the Ike from Smash Brothers. It's just this is when he's older is when he joins Smash Brothers.
Like 10 years prior, I guess.
No, more like 3 or 4 years prior. Not too.
Hey, 3 or 4 years make a difference.
I mean, it does make a difference, but time-wise, it's not.
Okay.
But speaking of which, though, I will be playing that game, though. After I finish this one, I will be playing the second one. There's a reason why I have to finish this one first, though, because transfer bonuses are a thing, but transfer bonuses also unlock certain story aspects in the second game. So I'll be playing this one first, finishing it again, and then I'll be finishing off-screen Radiant Dawn. That's the same game. I'll be finishing off-screen the first time. Then the second time you'll see the playthrough, because there's stuff you can only unlock on the second playthrough. So you'll be seeing the second playthrough when I do Radiant Dawn.
I did.
So, speaking of which, I actually got a burn disc. I actually got the disc. I actually had the disc for that game. I actually had the disc for this one, not on me. I got the disc for it. But Radiant Dawn though, I actually get burn it though, because that game was $70 to get.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's a Wii game too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, $70 for a Wii game. Expensive.
Would you say a Wii game? The old console?
Yeah, Wii. The second game for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, and it is a Wii game. Now, Radiant Dawn has the almost cake for being one of the hardest games. Not like, I'm talking about like on normal mode, hardest games. Because the battles, like, towards Chapter 3 and onward, and not like how this game just chapters like 1, 2, 3, no. Or I guess I should say Part 3. Part 3 and Part 4 later on become just stupidly big, long, and crazy. Like, and I mean stupidly big, long, and crazy. And then you have characters that are just straight up immune to shit for no apparent reason. So, this, I think, if I remember correctly, Radiant Dawn has, like, the hardest, just normal gameplay. I want to say the hardest game is probably going to go for Awakening with, Lunatic Plus. But that's because you're playing Lunatic Plus, so I don't really see that as counting. But I do have to give props though to this story that they haven't found at the moment is that Ike's never like pushing the things he doesn't need to want to do. Like the story feels like he's just being himself throughout the entire story, which is not bad, even though he has a bad character, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
And that goes back to a previous time where we were talking about Persona, where we were like the character's just being stupid for no apparent reason. If you remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Marsh.
Because, you know, Mark.
Yep. I was like, yep, that one guy. Come on.
Do you remember Mark? Mage, do you remember Mark?
What did he do again?
Not what he did, he was the localization change.
Yep, I remember.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, you didn't see Mark, did you?
He did not know.
Oh my gosh, you did not see Mark. Oh.
You need to see Mark.
Yeah, let me, I'll definitely play that some more and get some more recordings so we can do a conversation from that one also for peace, but oh my god.
It's amazing.
It's great.
Again,
Is it like, who is it? Is it like the Dante how they did in I'm about to say Persona, how they did in the game.
SMT Nocturne?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, what do you mean by Dante? Just because of how he kicked your ass that one time you were playing Nocturne?
First of all, no, that's not the reason.
He did kick your ass though.
First of all, you said switch it, and I felt
killed
like
you
that was
in one turn. It'd be one thing if he killed you over time. No, he killed you and your entire team in one turn.
I just want to say it was your fault because you told him to do it.
You had, technically speaking, you had access to demons that were higher than your level because of my new game plus file. So there's no excuse.
Because you said put it on hard. I was like, but I don't want to.
There was no excuse.
I'll put on.
I may or may not play Nocturne on this channel, but that's, I think that'll come down the line. I already got enough things on my plate to play.
I feel that.
Also,
I have a longer list of games I want to play and let's plays I want to do.
speaking of which, too, also I got Nino Kuni for like $4 on Steam the other day, so I might be playing that just because.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
That was a very, very good game.
I need y'all to get some Xbox games so we can all play together.
Or you get a better PC.
True.
So about that, that's a lot of work.
Because all three of us have PC. That's how we all play together.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
You can also
But
get
what about me?
yeah, you can also get a better mic if you get a good PC.
So I have a better mic. I'm just not at home right now.
See, that's your first issue. You left
Yeah.
your house. Don't ever leave your house.
I had to wash clothes, a bulk of them.
I have a washer in my house.
I know. I had a lot of stuff to wash.
Good enough, I guess.
Mostly like just bathcloths and towels and sheets. But I'll tell Big Cat about it later.
He wants to give me the saucy stuff. That's secret number 3, boys!
Hey, they don't know about they don't know about ticket number 1 or 2. New video.
I mean, if they watch the other video, they should know, theoretically. I don't know. These videos aren't in order, so, eh.
Watch this entire channel in chronological order from day of the release, or else.
Well, can you imagine, like, if they find the channel, like, 2 or 3 years later?
Yeah.
What was these secrets going on?
I mean, they don't know the secrets. They just know that there are secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Pointy.
The battle begins.
How she just has such red flowing hair like that. Like, it's such a beautiful color. Like, I know it's anime, but still.
Yeah. That armor looks really good. Just won't protect her for anything. Like, if she got, like, a stab to her stomach, she's kind of fucked.
Oh, she's riding on a horse. She rides on a horse.
She can also have it enchanted.
She can also get stabbed in the stomach and get fucked. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, but that's a bit harder to pull off when they're on a horse, though. So.
True.
I don't necessarily agree with the way she's having her armor on. Obviously, she could have a little bit more, cover more areas, but technically speaking, she is riding on a horse. So I think that's giving reason why she looks the way she does. Slightly.
I'm still with Mage about this.
Mole, why are you saying hello? Did you die on us? Did you die on us, Mole?
I think he died.
Mole, why'd you die on us? I heard you say hello, then you went silent.
Alright.
Don't become Lackey number 2, Ghost, please. Don't become Lackey.
Is anyone a level 5 cleric? We need a resurrection spell. That's level 5, right?
Did somebody say mage?
I'm not a cleric. I'm a mage.
I mean, technically, I guess in the story that we're going forward, I need to actually write this stuff out and make our characters finish those drawings because I am lazy bear, but I need to finish it. I think I'm supposed to be the cleric out of us, and I'm not healing him, so no.
You just refuse, like, no, I'm good.
Cat boys,
Oh, you
I'm
don't know.
Oh, he gone.
Hello?
He died.
Yeah, I heard that. Ah, there you go.
You back?
Maybe.
Are you alive?
Maybe. Give me a second.
Oh, I can hear you.
I don't know for how long. I don't have my shot.
I like how I just cut off, like, while you were talking.
He's dying. No, Big Cat Lou, heal him now.
You can't give him mouse to mouth. It's the only way.
On my way. Hey, have y'all finished downloading that program that lets you play certain consoles from past generation? Named after that mammal that lives in the water.
Emulators.
Yes.
Yes.
I think he wasn't trying to say it on stream.
No,
Yeah.
emulators are technically legal. They are. If you know the actual laws behind it, as long as you have the game and you play it, you have to technically delete it after the fact. But as you have the game, they technically can't prosecute you for it. Emulators are actually legal. And I actually do have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Same thing with Radiant Dawn and Pokemon Coliseum. And I do have Persona 1 on my PSP. And
You have the boxes for Coliseum?
I had the original case for it, not like the box though. And then the other game I am in the process of getting. But those episodes won't be released until I do have it, so they won't ever know. Ha ha ha!
Were you getting it, eBay or Amazon?
I'm probably gonna eBay it, most likely.
I've been on eBay forever.
Or I might just try and see if I can get it through Play Store. Yeah, no, I try to actually have every game that I want to play, because technically speaking, if they do try and launch some illegal action, as long as you have the game, they can't say anything. And technically speaking, if they try to even prove that you kept it for longer than a day, they can't even prove that really either, because you could just do save states. Save states automatically save the action. You can just load it back into it and keep playing from there. So they really can't prove anything, as long as we have the game.
If they just make it legal, better.
But normally they're not even going to take action against you. Usually the only time they ever take action against you is when you start giving it to other people. That's when they have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, which is fair.
Yeah. So remember, kids, always buy the video games. Support your local game company.
Like GameStop.
I don't think that's supporting them.
Yeah, don't buy from GameStop. I don't think. I don't know.
Well, sometimes you have to, because like Radiant Dawn, like I said, that was $70, but I had to get it from GameStop because they had so few copies of that game. It was so hard to find. And if you go and look at that for eBay, like actually, let me look at prices for Radiant Dawn on eBay right now, because I feel like it's
I had the same problem, not with Patch of Radiance, but if anybody collected like the Game Boys, like being able to get a couple of Game Boy Micros, like you had to go to GameStop at that time.
How long ago was that? Like 10 years ago?
The Micros?
Yeah,
when did the
Radiant
Micros
Dawn-
come out?
That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
If not, almost.
Yeah.
Running, the lowest I've seen for Radiant Dawn copy is about $80. I see. Oh no, that's Japanese Wii only. Never mind. Yeah, but lowest I'm seeing is about $80. Radiant Dawn was such a hard game to find. So yeah, that's why I had to get that. So normally doing either eBay or GameStop's necessarily a bad idea when you're trying to get older games. If you're trying to get newer games, then I would stay away maybe from them and just like do digital or like trying to go to like Best Buy or something like that. But older games though, GameStop's usually the best bet to go sometimes.
Yeah, sorry, back to Game Boy Macro. They've been discontinued for over 15 years now. They got discontinued in 2008. So 14 years, excuse me.
I was almost right.
Oh yeah. How fragile are these swords?
Irons normally have somewhere in the 40s of uses. Steels are normally 35-ish. It depends if they're ranged. If they're ranged items other than bows, they're usually like somewhere around 25 to like 20. It just depends on the weapon. From the beginning game, you're usually only using iron weapons and steel weapons anyway.
It's like Breath of the Wild where all the weapons can break.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, unlike Breath of the Wild, though, it's supposed to be a little bit more, I guess, realistic in a sense.
I don't know a single sword that breaks after 40 uses, to be honest with you.
Well, I think it has to do more with just like hitting the armor and breaking things like that. Is why they're trying to simulate that. And besides, they actually changed that in Fire Emblem Fates. Fates changed that to where now weapons are just automatically always they don't ever break. Yeah, I was thinking about if there's a way to actually get to that guy and get to him before he breaks that house, but no, that's impossible.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
But have y'all downloaded
Yes.
No.
Maybe.
Magic?
I said no.
No. I was gonna say think about downloading it. Shall
They're
we
trying to get rid of it.
What?
I thought you were saying they're gonna try to get rid of it.
Ah.
Side note, we're talking about future plans right now, so we're gonna stop talking about future plans. These are future plans off of this, and this is why you'll hear the "ara ara" sound on all those things because it's future plans. Or should I be like "ara ara, ara ara," or no?
Just no until we stop talking about it.
This would be a 15-minute monologue of no because we're talking about things you don't need to hear.
No, it'd just be like just constant like Google voice of redacted over and over and over again.
Redacted.
Yeah, it'd be like redacted.
Screw it. Just put the sound of a jackhammer all throughout this. Ending now.
No,
Why'd you make that noise?
the sound of a jackhammer.
That's not a jackhammer.
That's the wettest. That's a jackhammer made out of a noodle.
That is the rated R. That is a rated R noise. This is a family channel, sir.
That is one dirty jackhammer.
Oh god.
That was a jackhammer and cement.
No.
Wet cement.
You don't need a jackhammer.
Well,
I think
somebody
you had
tried
to
say it.
specify it was wet, yeah.
I feel like we both figured like
We all assumed.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
No, you're not.
I'm an adult, technically.
No, you're not.
I am. I have my driver's license and everything.
That doesn't make you an adult.
I have to be. Well, I don't have to be an adult to get it, but still.
Yeah, again.
When did you get your license?
Like 4 years ago.
Hey, when did you run over that guy again?
Not too long afterwards.
So fun story time. I learned how to drive in Japan. Don't ask you why or how it ended up there, but I did. Anyway, I learned how to drive in Japan, and there was these few times where I nearly killed someone because I didn't know what I was doing while driving over there. Luckily, the only time I've ever been pulled over a cop was not because of me, it was because someone else was driving and they were in trouble. But I've never actually by myself been pulled over by a cop. Yet, knock on wood.
I got
But,
pulled over once, and that's because my lights were off during nighttime.
Oh, you
That's
bad,
terrifying.
bad boy.
What?
That's terrifying.
Oh, I've done a lot of stupid shit, so
You
don't
gotta
worry
put a
about it.
content warning on that one.
I drove on the wrong side of the road for like a quarter mile, with other people driving against me.
Oh, I've done that, but that was because Japan, they drive on the left side of the road anyway. So I was.
Oh no, it was in North Carolina.
No, I know. I'm saying that I did that in North Carolina also, but it was
Oh.
only because Japan had me kind of unoriented because I was used to
Yeah.
driving on the left side of the road.
A lot of
I'm
times too, it's just
dumb.
like because I remember from our house to Dozer's house. Like if it was nighttime, there's like one specific section of the road. If that's what the one you're talking about, where you don't see anything if you have lights turned on.
I was dropping off my girlfriend at the time, so probably not.
No. Well, do you know where
Yeah,
he lived, right? Okay.
yeah.
I mean, not Dozer. He was never there. It was Big Chungus.
I
The
don't
fact
know
that
if I've
you
ever
were
been to
able
hell.
to use, the fact that you're able to use Big Chungus to describe someone is not only insulting but hilarious.
What's that is like? It didn't take me like a second to realize who he was.
Yep, that's
That's what makes it
immediately.
worse. That's what makes it worse. You didn't even have to take a second to realize, oh, he's talking about this person.
Yo,
Yeah.
Like, if you knew him, you know him. Okay.
it was like Big Chungus. Yeah, that guy. I know who it is. But yeah, his place is what I'm talking about. And I'm assuming it's not. It's not.
Speaking of places, back when I was in North Carolina, I was renting out this one place. I swear, and Dank can back me up on this, but I swear that everybody, the first time they were coming, they would drive past where I was living completely and miss it completely. Like they'd miss it by like a mile.
I'll blame it by Google Maps. And can you also hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have my phone on to like talk, but if I like stay too disconnected, it'll like I turn off my screen, it'll disconnect itself automatically.
Mhm. But anyway, add your commentary to prove my point.
Oh yeah. So I can either use Apple Maps or Google Maps, and it'd be like turn right. Okay, I don't see it. That's weird. Make a U-turn a mile out. It was always like that for some reason.
But the thing is, like, normally Google Maps gives you like enough time to notice that the turn's coming up. It gives you 1 second to know the turn's coming up. Like, you have literally a second to know where the turn's at, and if you don't, you miss it. It happens every single time. I laugh. Like, I honestly, I was tempted to just get a beer and just sit down and watch people just miss my place every single time.
In my defense, even if you go like super slow, like if you're going, I think the speed limit was 55.
Yeah, speed limit was
But
55, yeah.
But how they would make the turns, it seemed like it was 35. Because if you slow down to 35 miles an hour, you would miss it.
I think I really like staying over there.
What?
That bandit likes staying over there.
Oh, he's not gonna move. Not because he won't move, it's because if he moves to that area, technically speaking, I can just go past him, not even kill him. To get to the
Because that's the switch for the station.
yeah, pretty much just goes there, hits C's, and then it turns over. So that's why he won't move from that area. So that's just to let you know, because it's the C's chapter. In certain chapters, and especially in a later game, you'll have like the boss just straight up move at you for no apparent reason. Which can be kind of aggravating because they do some really random moves.
If you want to get in a mood, you should see me play Pokemon. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, chess!
I would like to see you play a randomized, and I mean extreme randomized version of any Pokemon game and see how you do.
I know.
You're gonna say-
What's
I
up?
thought you were gonna say a randomized version of chess.
No,
They all have like specific, like the movesets are changed
Yep.
from
Noxlock.
to night. Yeah.
Play Noxlock on chess.
hey, Mole, you remember Goose, right? Goose, he had that Goose he talked about a lot in, work. Slightly crazy, but also Spanish. Left to go to Japan also.
You know who you're talking about, right?
I think so.
I'll send you his name.
You should also send him some jump scares I did of him.
See his name?
Give a second. Yep.
Yeah, so he goes by Goose on his Twitch stream, but he tried streaming a randomized version of Pokemon game, and he tried doing a Nuzlocke, and he had to start like 5 times because he kept getting murdered by like a random either trainer or like the first gym leader. It was so hilarious to watch. And then every time he like either lost a Pokemon or someone had something bad happen, he had to eat. I think it was like wasabi and some like other spices.
Oh man.
Yeah, he
Hold on,
destroyed him.
tab. Look at you have his IG, right?
I don't.
You have his IG, right?
That's what you sound like.
It's actually what you sound like.
A lot quieter.
I think so. I think so.
If you look at his IG, you'll see look at one of his videos.
My
Yeah.
father. I still got a long way to go. Huh? What about my father?
I didn't realize Ike's not wearing armor either.
Yeah, no, he doesn't wear armor.
I feel like that'd be important.
You would think that.
Like he had like a leather patch above his chest. And that's it. I'm pretty sure that's just to keep his pauldron, his one pauldron up.
It's a strong leather patch. It protects. It protects his
Yeah.
heart. Makes it hard to stab his heart.
It could probably like prevent one arrow. Maybe.
I don't know. It's from a long ago. That's not preventing that.
Yeah. I do like Oscar's armor. Still that stomach area missing, but still.
Hear me?
What?
I said, how long are y'all gonna be on?
I don't know.
Because I
For me to decide.
and I dropped my phone.
I mean,
No,
if y'all are up for it, I can do another episode of this. 'Cause I got another one ready to go.
But
we'll take a break.
I'm just not putting my clothes in the my vehicle.
And this is your stereotypical white mage who's super frail for some fucking reason.
Hey, don't talk about mage like that.
I know, right? Now I'm white too. He's like singling
And
me
he's
out.
frail.
I am also frail, yes.
Well, you have everything in common with Rise, so we probably should change your names to Rise then. As I was
I don't use
talking
my
about
name on
Rise,
Discord.
I was talking about Rise the entire time, but okay. Your new name is now Lackey Rise.
Alright.
Hopefully that joke won't like actually like stick because I'll forget it like very shortly.
Well, Mole, we know what we're doing now.
Hey, I'm gonna disappear for a little bit.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna go. See, I'm gonna go see this time. I'm not just leaving without saying something.
You're ghosting.
I am going to travel.
You're ghosting.
While I am traveling,
You're ghosting.
well, when I gotta go start putting my clothes up.
Just say you're ghosting.
I
You're ghosting.
am disappearing for a short period of time.
You're
Like a
ghosting.
goat, yes.
All right, like Danny
Yeah.
Phantom.
That's
Yeah.
fine by me. You're still
Go Ghost and go ahead and leave.
All right, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. All right,
All right.
see y'all later.
See ya.
Peace.
That doesn't work that way. Please leave.
Okay. He muted himself, I guess.
I mean, muting yourself isn't leaving. He has lied to me.
I'm gone. See y'all later. Bye.
Now
There
that
you go.
you're ghosted, we can talk shit.
So let's talk about Dank. Oh yeah, I remember us watching this again.
Oh, so for the people watching this, let you know, we actually had originally recorded this, but then the sound file exploded itself and died on us, and then we had no idea what happened. So then we had to redo
Yep.
it. So,
I
yeah,
blame Brokemole for that. It's all his fault.
aside from blaming, the thing we were bringing up here is that we had a problem with Rise in this case because he never actually reads the letter, and he states that he never reads the letter, and he also gave the letter to Titania, and then randomly he comes back saying, Titania said to do this because these two people got kidnapped, and it's like, how did you know? How did you know? I'm just like, how? You never read the letter. You never read the letter. How did you know they got kidnapped?
See, one of his like magic skills as a white mage is to read people's minds.
So Lackey Rides, read my mind. Because that's your skill, isn't it?
You're too far away. Like you are several states away. I'm not gonna read your mind.
Alright, then what about Mole?
He's also a state away. I can't read his mind either.
That's like Mole.
Like, right, read someone's mind like right next to them. I can read my cat's mind. Say he wants more treats.
So you read my mind.
Are you my cat?
I mean, I'm a cat.
You are a cat, but you're not my cat. I hope not. I'm not into that kind of. Never mind. Family channel.
I mean, hey, I can be your cat and still be family. I can't even finish that sentence. Oh my gosh, I have such a messed up mind. Anyway, yes, family channel. Let's stop this topic.
Yeah, I would say. Let's not get into like pet play territory.
I mean, it's not pet play, it's furry territory. You know it.
It's also pet play. It depends on like which way you go with it.
Nah, brah, it's all furry. It's furry all or furry nothing.
That explains your name of Big Cat.
Yeah, so normally playing this game, and I realized it actually, like I said before, we had originally had the audio file, so I'm actually a lot further than what we're showing right now. Story-wise, I actually am enjoying the story a lot more than I thought I would. And even though, because again, when I was playing as a kid, I played this game a lot as a kid. I was just clicking through the story. I just liked playing the game. I didn't really care for the story. Also, I still hated Ike, but I just hated Ike because I hated him.
Like most kids, you just like kept skipping until you got to the action.
Yeah. Actually, as a kid, my favorite character is still the same favorite character I like now, but he doesn't appear. He won't appear in this episode. He'll appear in the next episode. But yeah, no. Now actually playing, like reading the story. I mean, there's still some problems, but yeah. I will say this though. Later on, This game has one of the second best recruitment out of all the recruitments in Fire Emblem history. This first one belongs to Marth's wife, or theoretical wife, which is Sheeta. Her recruitment for like this other character is by far the best one in the entire game. Do you know that recruitment I'm talking about, Mole?
Nah, I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. Well, to put it simply, is she sluts herself out to get a recruitment.
Wait, she did what now?
She sluts herself out to get a recruitment. I shit you not. Like,
Damn.
that's the best way to describe it. Like, she literally goes up to this random dude and is like talking about love, and the guy falls in love with her and changes side because he falls in love with her. You're like, what? So well done. It's so great. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I don't plan on playing Shadow Dragon. I mean, I love that game to death, but I don't plan on playing it. But Path of Radiance also has a really good recruitment too, where it's just straight up funny as hell. But it's not until way later.
What'd you say, dirtbag? I don't know.
I don't understand why you said dirtbag. I mean, this game is rated T, and you could have called him a bastard.
And it could be untrue. Because a bastard, because I think I'm technically a bastard. Whatever.
A legitimized bastard, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but his story though, going back to Ike's story is interesting in a sense, but I still don't like it completely. And only because I feel like he's too much of a. He's like, I'm trying to think of a character way to describe him. He fits the hero role. Like he's basically just a normal hero. Like he has nothing about him that makes him unique. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, like they marked the check boxes, but they done nothing else besides it.
Like, yeah, to give you an example, him and Naruto have actually pretty similar story, and they dive into it more in the second game with Ike's past. Spoiler warning, I guess. It's sad. That's not really a spoiler. He has a sad past, but the difference between like Naruto and Ike per se is Naruto actually shows growth and change. But I mean, I guess you can't really compare them too much because Ike's whole story is about something else. There's no aspect that does pop into the story, but I don't know. It's just he has too much. He's like one track. He feels as a main character he should be 3-dimensional, but he feels 2, and I feel like it's just not right. I mean, Mole, you've played this game, haven't you? Mole?
It's been a while.
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't feel like really 3. And I can even say that about Marth. I mean, I love Marth to death, but Marth, and even in his game, he's more of a 2-dimensional than he is 3. I mean, he does have aspects that make him pop out as 3 in certain cases, but mostly he stays more towards a 2-dimensional character. But in this game, you have the side characters are more 3-dimensional, though, which is interesting. Especially one of the other side characters later in the game, which I don't use at first, but I use her later. He becomes really, really 3-dimensional by the end of it.
So their own personal story unfolds throughout the game.
Yes.
You beans are not smart.
I mean, no, we're not. But try to pick a fight or something.
I said these bandits are not smart.
Oh, I thought you said. I heard human beings are not smart.
I mean, we're not either.
I heard human beings too. You're not alone. I was really confused. I was like, why is
You
he
know, I said
opening
these
up?
bandits. But then again, have you been on Twitter? Human beings are not smart either.
That's why I say like you're not wrong, but like it was random.
It was like, why are you trying to fight us?
Yeah. What's up?
going back to like the story aspect about it though, it's that's the thing I hate about a lot of times that you have that protagonist character. I like it more when the protagonist character is more,
Listen.
yeah, has more like things about him, and it's not always like perfect. But don't get me wrong, you can have that character that's always good. Doesn't mean they're perfect though. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna fail. Or things like that, and that becomes a driving force behind the character. But it feels like in a lot of times in these RPGs stuff like that, the character's like never wrong. That's especially the reason why I like Tales of Symphonia so much, is because you take Lloyd's character for an example, and Lloyd makes a lot of mistakes, and he grows over time, and he changes towards the end of the game, and he becomes more dimensional. The reason why I want to play that game, that's going to be way later down the road. But
Like, it's a little bit of a trope and everything, but like, it's a little shameful. But I love a good redemption story, man. And honestly, like, it's a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves a good redemption story.
Oh yeah. Just take
would you-
Zuko. Like,
All right, hold on a
seriously.
Oh yeah.
without spoiling and going into any details, would you consider this game to be a good redemption story?
As I'm saying, like, I like there's like beat story that I just can't remember because it's been so long. So this is a little bit of like a refresher course for me.
All right, then we'll ask you again at the end of this then.
Yeah.
Because to me, I don't think it is. I'm not saying it's a bad story, 'cause it's not necessarily bad. I'm realizing how good the story actually is, excluding Ike's character, because Ike's character is just, yeah. But when you talk about the side characters, though, especially the side characters.
What was it
Like-
that I think you said before? Like, he has his story is just marginally better than an NPCs. Like the side characters from the game. Is that? I think you told me that. I just can't remember.
I know his story is his NPC's characters, their story is more interesting than his.
Yeah.
Is what I think I said, something like that. And that's
Oh,
actually
okay.
true. Especially with the in the next episode, you'll see a character, and this character is a complete asshole the entire time.
Oh, okay. So I remember when we were saying like misunderstanding each other.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like not like the NPCs as like the other actual characters, but like a character named Soldier is what I'm saying.
Oh no.
I thought you said it's trash. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, no. I think Ike is in general is trash, but it's a whole other story. But no, his story-wise, comparing stories, the character who has the most interesting story to me here is two characters. For this game alone, it's going to be a character we get later on who's a girl, and I'll point her out.
Okay.
And her little side story becomes really interesting because you really think about everything she's going through. I really wish they really expanded on her.
Right.
They kind of did, but I'll talk more about that when that episode comes. You just got to remind me. But
But yeah, you know what I was thinking though, right?
now I do, yeah.
like it's so trash. Like characters that literally don't have story have a better story in comparison.
But the other character I was talking about is going to be the first mage that joins us. And I think you know who I'm talking about if I say mage.
Yeah.
He's
Me?
the first one.
No. As in like
A literal
class.
mage. Yeah. The first mage to actually join us is the one I'm talking about, who has the more interesting story. Especially because the more it unravels, the more I've actually started. Because actually, in this playthrough, I've already supported him in that character, Ike in that character, and you get into his background. And it's one of the characters where I can say like his assholeness is something that I can't necessarily knock because he's doing it with reason. Like his background gives enough reason to be like, I don't agree with what you're doing, but I also understand I can't really argue against it. It's like one of those times there's like I feel so bad for him.
Oh, and here are you just like baiting the bandits to come to you?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I remember when I played the game, I was playing a Fire Emblem game, but I was like spreading my units out and attacking them. It was not a good idea. I did not last long.
Yeah, normally stuff like this you want to bait them. There's only a few chances when you want to go out and attack, and there's actually a chapter I do that like crazy. Actually, several chapters I do it like crazy. But you only want to do that when you know you have characters who can back the other characters up, because otherwise you'll leave a character open to get attacked, and it's just like That character probably didn't want to get attacked at that time, and that's happened to me before. I actually almost lost my dancer in the least recent chapter because he almost got murdered alive because I did not pay attention to this dude here. But luckily, even if he did hit, I would have been fine because I equipped him with something that would protect him. But when that chapter comes, I'll let you know. You'll see it. And that chapter was a fun chapter because it was bullshit galore.
I don't like you're having so much fun with that.
There's 3 chapters I hate. Chapter 17, Chapter 15, and the other one is I'm about to actually play is Chapter 23. That's where I'm at currently right now. So I'm way ahead. But Chapter 23, I hate that
How
chapter.
many chapters? Like, 26?
Actually, no, I think it's closer to 30.
26 closer to 30.
I mean, a little bit more closer to 30.
Won't lose. Has no men. Missed. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 chapters. So,
Yep.
yeah.
One health.
You know, his fighting style reminds me of Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Sounds strange to say that. Have you ever seen Riku fight in Kingdom Hearts series, like the original series or Kingdom Hearts 1? That's kind of what he fights like, similar. I mean, but his first slash is like a forward slash, down slash, how Ike does it, but it's still similar though. It's kind of weird. They're way too similar. Could Riku be Ike's lost wrong brother? No. The world may never know.
At least you didn't say Kirito. Because they are slightly similar.
No, Kirito could dual wield. I can't.
I used to. I can't do it as well anymore.
Damn it. I was gonna say, yeah, brother. Dual wield can of malt beer. And yeah, you know where I was going.
Oh no.
Yeah, we did.
I take full responsibility. I have to protect Ike. Ike was in the right. Ah!
I mean, was he though?
I mean, he's not wrong with what he did, but
I mean, to be fair, I think like Titania like should have by herself. She probably would have died.
no, she could have killed all of them by herself, stat-wise. She wouldn't have been touched.
There's a lot against like many against one.
So I know what you're getting at, but you gotta understand, Titania actually has some serious military experience in this game. So if we're talking about like in real world, yeah, she'd have some problems, but she'd be able to fight pretty well without a doubt. But gameplay-wise, she's already an upgraded class.
Okay.
So yeah, no, she would have literally in this game would have been able to kill all of them without even being touched. Like they would do no damage.
It'd be like if you took like if you just grabbed the AK-47 and went back in time and tried to fight like Romans. You'd be pretty good for a little bit.
Yeah, I think to like grab an AK-47 and go. I was about to say like we should probably cut that out.
But But yeah, no, she's a promoted class. She's actually Fire Emblem has certain stereotypes. They're called Jagan units, and it's what it is like in the beginning of the game you're gonna get a unit that's already pre-promoted, and they're supposed to be good for like the first several chapters, but as time goes on, they're gonna get outclassed like horrifically, and become useless. Titania is the one character that doesn't actually happen to. Titania, she actually starts out with decent stats, and then on top of that, you can level her up, and her stats will usually stay pretty well grounded with everyone else.
Yeah, so basically, like, the gap between them will shrink, but it will never be in a negative, right?
Pretty much, yeah. She can actually. I've seen people take her to like the final chapter who could do it. She's not terrible. She can actually get good levels like that all the way to the end. She's one of the few types of Jagan unit, or she's one of the few Jagan units that doesn't actually happen to. But if you take the actual Jagan unit and Marth, he's like useless within like 3 or 4 chapters. Or not 3. It's more like 5 to 7 chapters, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so it's
That
called
was
the
fight
Jagan.
boy.
Yeah, it's called the Jagan archetype because it's originally from Jagan from Marth's game, Fire of the Moon and the Shadow Dragon.
I never heard of that game.
It's not surprising. That game only released mainly in Japan, if I remember correctly, and then it got its re-release for the DS, and that's what came to America, and a lot of people didn't know about it then. And then, I mean, they did re-release the like original version that was originally made on the Switch, I think, for like the eShop, where you can get for a little bit, but it was limited time. But for the most part, yeah, that game was pretty well hidden. It wasn't the games that really brought out the Fire Emblem games was actually Fire Emblem 7, which was the game with Lyn, Hector, and Eliwood. Yeah, and then after that became 8 with Sacred Stones, and after that just started skyrocketing.
Yeah, I think Sacred Stone was the last handheld one. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, Sacred Stone's the last handheld one. But yeah, but that's also the other problem too, because some of the really good Fire Emblem games never really made it over. For example, Tharsia 7.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Stupidly good game. I've heard so many good stories. I have not played it yet, but the reason why that's never gotten crossover has not come over because that game is dark as shit.
Is it what?
The game's dark as shit.
Like
the story and everything, like they have. I'm not gonna say it because it's a family-friendly channel, but I encourage you to look up like the basic plot points of that game, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The story's dark, like hella fucking dark, and I want to say it's probably the most darkest out of all the Fire Emblem games.
See, I heard Gorgat. I was wondering, what the fuck does that mean? Because it would sound like gibberish.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's not you, it's just my hearing sucks.
Okay. But yeah, so speaking of which, Big Cat signing out. Yeah.
Yeah.
See y'all later. Come by next time.